in the X7.
Yeah, the BMW. I need your help here. So everybody's coming in similar rates as you guys, but I feel like of all the lenders that you'll be able to step up and help us get a lower rate for this guy. Okay, and what would that look like? How about if you try with 16 total down? Okay, yeah, I think I could work with that. I mean, that's a lot better than 21%. So you're gonna update it at 16? Yeah, I'm gonna tell the customer now. Thank you, bro.
All right, guys. Obviously, people don't care what their credit score is. They're going to still buy a car. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Customer came in last week. He drove the car. He loved it. He didn't have the down payment. He said his credit 600, but when we checked it out, it was 489. This is a great challenge today. Let's see if we can get him approved with our bank.
I looked at your credit and I did not have it updated as of today. Your credit was 600. You had few line item and your credit took a hit so hard, but it's such an easy fix. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. Like your credit, just so you know, it's 476. It shouldn't be that low, honestly, because you have one credit card, two credit cards. Like these are good standing when say CCC, that means current. You've been paying everything the time. Everything looks good. The few delinquencies that you have is whatever the hell these guys are. Who's a firm and corporation?
Some Amazon things.
300, 100, 400. Totals on $900. It is the stupidest thing. If I'm you, I'll call these. Tell him, what does it take to take it off my credit? Because it's almost $900 total. If you pay them $300, negotiate it to $300 and tell them, I want to take it off my credit and have it in writing in an email, whatever, you really don't deserve a 470 credit score, man. Anyway, I was able to get you approved. I convinced the bank. I'm like, the guys have this little things that he has a good paying history. So they were able to issue approved. Just wanted to know some information from you to make sure we're on the same page. You have $2,000 down today?
Yes.
How high this down payment can be?
That's as high as go.
Would you be able in 2 weeks to give me another $500?
Probably.
I'll cover in some of your costs, but that's why I'm saying like 2,500, it lowers your total amount for the loan and it makes it a win-win situation. That's why 2,500 today, 2,500 in 2 weeks. And I will push your first payment as far as I can. And your payment $374 is not like crazy. You know, are you planning to move forward with the vehicle today? What is the plan?
I do plan it.
You plan it? Okay.
Congratulations, guy. I'm glad that I got you approved on the car with the challenges of credit. We've been in the system for more than 200 days and finally we made it today. Congratulations again, man. Have a great day.
All right, couple things, guys. The main thing is that Affirm. See, back in the day, Affirm did not put your loans on your credit report. Now they report to the credit bureau. So if you're late or if you don't pay it, it will ruin your credit. So people got to stay on point with that. The second thing is they want them to put $2,500 down. You got to make sure that that's going towards the total balance of the car. See, a lot of times the dealerships will not tell you. A lot of times the dealership will tell you to put money down, and that's going to go in their pocket instead of going to the total price of the car. Now, that's only if you're dealing with some shady dealers. Most of them won't do that. They'll actually put it towards the total balance of the whole loan. But if you don't check on it, it will get over on you. And you notice he said they're going to stretch the payments out as far as possible to get the lowest payment a month. I don't know if I would do that. You feel me? You want to go ahead and get that car paid off because obviously the interest rate is probably super high. With a 476 credit score, he's going to have a super high interest rate. Leave your comments, guys. What do y'all think?
Let me show you guys how financing works as a used car dealer. Okay. So the other day I had a customer come in to purchase a 2012 Honda Accord. I had listed for 10 grand. I was into the car for $8,000. The guy had just moved to America. He didn't have any credit. He had a social, but he had no credit, absolutely nothing. He wanted this car to be able to work with it, do Uber or whatever, and I got him approved at a 23.99 interest rate. Oh, and I kept telling him, I was like, bro, listen, like this interest rate is crazy high. You're going to end up paying a lot of money for this car if you finance it. After what the bank paid me and after the down payment and after taxes and bank fees, I didn't make anything on it. I think I made it only $1,000. I just did it to make the deal happen and get the car off my lot. So let me show you guys. But the crazy part is the guy kept asking for a discount and I was trying to explain to him like, listen, dude, after everything, I'm only making $1,000. I'm not even selling the car at cost and my processing fees are not there. I still have to register the car for you as well. Like going to the DMV is my time. Somebody has to pay for my time. That is why I have a processing fee. But I still waived that. Didn't waive it, but basically nothing. So look, 2012 Honda Accord, 23.99 interest rate, 63% at this much payment a month. That was my asking price. That was sales tax. That's my down payment. After everything, this is basically what the guy financed, okay? That's warranty, gap, and document fees and processing fees. After all the finance fees, this is what was paid to me. $71.51. So $71.51 was what the bank paid me, and what the customer paid me was $2,500 down payment. So that's basically roughly $9,600, okay? My asking price originally was $9,995, which you guys saw. I have a $699 processing fee, which is $10,694 out the door with my fees, not including taxes and tag. So the bank paid me $71.51.53 plus $2,500 down payment. I got $9,600 roughly. The guy's taxes in Virginia, 4%, 4.15 taxes is $600. So deduct that from the $9,600 that I got paid. That puts you at roughly $8,000. And I still have to register the car for the customer as well. So after everything, that car was supposed to make me about $2,600 profit after my processing fee and everything. This bank doesn't pay me back end. They pay you back end over time. You have to create a pool and collect a pool. I can make a video of what a pool is later on. But yeah, this car basically made me only $1,000, and I just did the deal to get the deal done. I like the deals that are juicy. I don't like small profit, but it is what it is. Better than nothing. Didn't take a loss, but glad I made it happen for this guy. And I really told him, I was like, bro, you need to refinance this once you establish your credit down the road in 6 months.
All right, just a couple things with this one, guys. And I want y'all to really chime in on this because you got to see the whole deal. Me personally, I wouldn't have financed that car. That's a decent price as well. And like I said, I would not finance that car. I probably wouldn't buy the warranty because if you look over the car, right, if you take somebody with you that know about cars and everything checks out, you're probably good with that car because it's a Honda. A lot of times if something is wrong with it, you can pretty much spot that right there initially when you're checking the car out, if the person knows what he's doing. So I would definitely take somebody with me to look over that car. This is obvious. I mean, I could be wrong. A buy here, pay here type of car lot. Because anytime you're financing a $10,000 car, it's probably going to be with a subprime lender. I mean, I could be wrong, but $10,000 on, I think there's a limit of what you can finance, like the lowest amount you can finance with like a credit union or a traditional bank. I could be wrong. Leave it in the comments, guys. But yeah, those are the things I wouldn't do. I would not finance that car, and I would not buy the warranty unless I felt that, you know, the car was kind of might need a little work down the road. But if everything checks out, I wouldn't buy a warranty. I think he gave him a pretty good deal though, as far as the price, because those Honda Accords, those 2012 Honda Accords, they hold their value. You feel what I'm saying? So I think he gave him actually a decent price for that car. I mean, leave in the comments what y'all think. But the warranty and the financing, those are two things that I probably question. But other than that, you know, it is what it is. That interest rate is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That interest rate is crazy. That's why I say I would definitely have to just pay straight cash for that. I'll just save up and try to pay straight cash. But if you need a car, you know, right then and there, and they can finance it, and then hurry up and pay it off. You know, once you get, you know, your cash from accident, maybe your previous car was total loss, waiting for a payout, take that money, pay it off, or whichever, however the situation may be. It's different for everybody. But leave your comments, guys. What do you think about that deal?
Hey, Dan, so I got this customer out there right now looking at the Range Rover, and I think she really loves it, man. She's outside right now taking pictures of it, sending it to her friends.
Oh, I like that. That's a good sign. I mean, listen, it's a beautiful car.
But the only thing is that she wants to do zero down, and she can't have her payment be over $750.
All right. Well, I hope she's got great credit. I mean, if she's sending pictures to her friends, I'm assuming she's got good credit. So let's pull it and see what we got here.
Range Rover.
Ronnie. That's not good, man. I'm pulling a 515 TransUnion, a 488 Experian. Says that she's got an open auto loan, but you mentioned that's been totaled out. It shows that she's 30 days past due on that auto loan, so it hasn't been paid off by the insurance yet. And it's currently past due, and she's been 30 days late 16 times on the credit. So her credit is definitely not there. I mean, zero down, I can tell you right away, is not going to work. Let alone, I don't even know if I can get an approval. But let me submit it, and I'll let you know what we actually need to get a deal done. All right. Well,
right then and there, guys, that's when you know they about to shoot her credit through 100 banks. Because they already know no down payment, 400 or 500 credit score. They about to shoot her credit to about 30 banks, and her daggone her credit score gonna drop another 20 points.
surprisingly, I got an approval, but
What?
it's nowhere close to what she wants. I can get her done with $8,500 down,
That's what I thought.
17% interest, and without any sort of warranty or gap insurance or anything along those lines, we're at $875 payment. So we're so far apart.
No gap.
I want to go talk to her, pick her brain, because if she came in here thinking $750 a month, $0 down, there's obviously a disconnect between where she thinks she is and where she actually is. So I just kind of want to pick her brain. All right, Ronnie, I spoke to her. I mean, I was correct. She had no idea kind of how bad her credit situation was. She thought she was in the high sixes, low sevens. She knows that she's behind on the auto loan now, but she thought because it was totaled out and the insurance is paying it off that she doesn't have to pay it. I told her to get caught up with that at least. The other late payments, she didn't realize that it was reporting to the credit. You know, she thought if it was 30 days, it wasn't reporting to. Look, she fell in hard times. She had great credit at one point, but we got an approval for her, and unfortunately, I don't think she can do the $8,500 down. So I don't know if we can get it done. Go talk to her one more time. See if $8,500 is an option for her. She needs to put a sizable amount of money down to get approved for this car, or see if there's other options for her.
All right, Dan. So I just spoke to her, and she's not willing to settle for anything else. She really loves that car.
Beautiful car, man.
So what she's planning to do is save some more money, pay down some of her debt before making a move.
That's a wise choice from her, I think. Either way, she's going to require down payments. She's got to save some money for that. But while she's doing that, she should kind of pay down some of her debt, start building up some credit history again. Maybe go for a little bit of a lesser car. I mean, we're talking about almost a $45,000 unit. It's a lot of car. So, I mean, unfortunately, we weren't able to get this one, but I hope she understands. I mean, obviously, there's a disconnect between where she thought she was and where she actually is. So that's all right. We'll get the next one then. All right.
See, that's when you have a dealership that's actually trying to work for the customers. And like you said, a lot of people don't know what their credit is. And that's the number one thing you got to do first is see what your credit score is before you go into the dealership and they run your credit and then everybody's surprised. A Range Rover, that's a bad thing to buy right there, unless you're going to lease it. And no money down, low credit, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Some dealerships will still do it though. They'll run your credit, they get you approved with some crazy interest rate, and they send you on your way because they know 9 times out of 10 they're gonna repo that truck. So leave your comments, guys, about this deal. What do you think? Or did the dealership do the right thing by informing her to pay down some of her debt? And also, that's another thing people don't understand. When your car gets total loss, you're still responsible for that payment until everything is settled. People think, oh, my car totaled, now I ain't got to worry about it. Nah, you better hope you're dealing with an insurance company that's fast because you'll be paying for a car you do not have. So there's a lot of good things in this video right here, guys. Leave your comments. Let me know what y'all think. And please comment. Guys, I love when you guys comment. Y'all are some of the smartest subscribers I've ever seen in the comment section. I mean, some of you guys will be on it. So leave your comments, guys. Let me know what y'all think about this deal.
All right, guys, we had a young lady here come and get our economy car, $400. $200 for the deposit. Ma'am, how easy was the process, ma'am?
Very much easy, quick, swift, smooth.
Yes, ma'am. So for the $400, $200 deposit, I mean, were you pressed by that, or that was a good price?
Not at all. Very good price.
Very, very, very good price. Ma'am, I really do appreciate you guys, and y'all need to come and see us, Rattray Rentals. We on the road. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, $400 weekly. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. It's usually like $150, so $100 a week, but $400 weekly, man, that's crazy. $200 deposit, and the interest rate is crazy because that's probably a buy here, pay here lot. She could take that money and fix her credit and go to a regular dealership and buy a car. You know what I'm saying? $400 weekly. Sheesh.
I'm going to hold your hand when I say this because I'm looking out for you. If you are currently shopping for a new vehicle and you are considering getting a Range Rover, do not do it. I repeat, do not do it. I'm currently sitting in mine, and I have never, ever had a vehicle disrupt my peace in the way that this vehicle has, with these mechanical issues every time I blink. Mind you, this is not an old car. This is a new car. Okay? I've had my vehicle for 3 years now. And when I tell you it's been a tumultuous 3 years.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I wish I would have done my research before making this decision. I wish I had someone like me telling you what I'm telling you now about this decision if you are considering it. Do not do it unless you want to spend endless thousands of dollars at the dealership, because you obviously you can't take these kind of vehicles just anywhere, right?
Totally
you have
gotcha.
to, whatever issues you have, it's always in your best interest to go directly to the source, directly to the dealer, and they are going to rip you. Okay? If I had to pay out of my own pocket everything that it has cost me since I've bought this vehicle, I would have gone crazy by now. After a year of having my vehicle, just to give you an example, my battery, I needed a new battery. So that's something that is apparently common amongst Range Rovers, battery issues. I'm on my third battery,
Wow.
you guys. Third battery, $1,800 for one battery. So again, I care about you. I care about your mental health. I care about your peace of mind. If you are shopping for a new vehicle, don't do it. If you don't believe me, go do your research.
That's true.
Go look up what other people have to say about this, because trust me, you don't want these problems. Okay? This SUV have given me way more mechanical issues than my second vehicle, which is an older car. Way more. So if you want to go the luxury route, I suggest you go the Mercedes route. I swear by Mercedes. I've driven Mercedes all my life since I started driving, and I swear by Mercedes-Benz. That's your best bet. Range Rovers, run the other way and run fast.
I mean, this is something we all know, guys, that Range Rovers are not most known for being reliable. Let me just say that. Now, I've been seeing in the comment section people saying that they've bought Range Rovers, haven't had any problems. That's always an exception to the rule. I mean, sometimes you just get a lemon, and then sometimes you get lucky, just like Nissans. There's people who saying that Nissans are great cars and they last forever. I've always heard that they're crap. So I just think that it just varies, you know what I'm saying? Because you see all types of vehicles on the road. Everybody's driving all the brands. It's always whatever car that people complain about, you always see it on the road. So obviously there are some people with these cars that haven't had any issues. But me personally, I look at the odds. I look at the statistics. The stats say Range Rovers, Mercedes, BMWs, those cars you're supposed to lease. Somewhere down the line, you're going to have to pay a real high price to have something repaired. So leave your comments, guys. Let me know what y'all think, man. If you had any bad experiences with these new luxury vehicles, because right now it's not looking good. It's always recalls. It's always somebody making a video talking about how bad and how cheap they're made. So leave your comments. If you're new to the channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. I hope we learned something from these videos. I hope you learned something from these videos. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.